Hey, I'm Matthew Milner, the CEO here at RPM AV Services.
Hi, I'm Rodney Miller. I'm the founder of RPM AV Services.
We're a local business here in Atlanta that provides audiovisual services. We have other offices in Charlotte, Raleigh, and Tampa, Florida.
The services that we provide include installation, project management, programming, DSP configuration, CAD services.
We are celebrating our 30th year in business this year, and we would love to add you as a partner. So, this is our 30th year anniversary, July 26th, and I was just kind of thinking back on the history of the company, and one of the questions that I have that I don't think we've ever really talked about is, what made you want to start this company, start RPM?
Well, I really wanted to be able to control my own destiny. I didn't want anybody to be able to come and fire me,
Right.
except for you. But that's really what it was all about, and it just grew. One of the biggest factors was they told me I couldn't do it when I first started. So.
What was that first year like?
It was a little tough, trying to get the name out there so that we would have steady work. I remember one time before the internet got big, I looked up every contractor in the yellow pages and wrote them all letters and told them what I could do. And I probably got 8-10 responses out of them. So that kind of got us going a little bit. Then we kind of rocked along, me and a couple of guys for a few years, and when it really turned around was in 2011 when we opened our office space. And I was a little worried. It was like taking on another house payment.
Yeah.
So, but we did it.
I remember that day. We went and ate lunch at Zaxby's and went over and looked at the space. And you asked me my opinion, and I think I was more nervous about it than you were. I remember, we were a 4-man show at the time, I think, operating out of a storage unit and our garage at home.
That's right.
But we kind of took that leap of faith, and I feel like it was almost instantly that we got busier.
Yeah.
We had a place to attract employees to come work.
Right.
And we actually had time to sit down and quote projects and things like that instead of doing them at the kitchen table.
Right. I think it made people realize that we were the real deal, and we were going to be around. So.
Yeah. Still today, 30 years later, I know you're not involved with the day-to-day operations and things like that. There are still people that ask, hey, what are you doing? What's Rodney doing? Is he fishing? Is he still involved? So it's pretty impressive, or really impressive. The name that you created early on has helped fuel the growth. Basically, we hire somebody and we have them booked out as soon as we hire them. So that's an attribute to the name that you created. I know it wasn't always easy.
But I always felt like you had to spend money to make money. Whether we needed a van or more tools, more people. Even though it would, create a little hardship there for a while.
Right.
If you don't do it, if you never take a chance, you're never going to grow.
Right.
So Matt, when did you realize that you were going to have the role that you have with RPM?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
No. Try again.
So Matt, no. Matt, you've asked me a lot of questions about, my vision and why I started the company. When did you realize that this was going to be your life?
Probably 2002, coming back from college.
Yeah.
And I'd always worked with you, through the summers and things like that. I fell in love with it, and I knew that's what I was going to do the rest of my life.
Yeah. Remember the old CNN days and Joe Randolph?
I do.
Inputs and outputs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Those were tough ones for me.
Yeah. In is where audio and video goes in, out is where it comes out.
Right, yep.
So, all right, here we are. We're 2023. Where do you see the company in 5 years?
In 5 years, currently we're at 4 offices, and in 5 years, my vision is to have 15 offices, you know, some in Texas, you know, out on the West Coast, Northeast, that kind of thing.
Where the hell are you going to get the money for this?